Hey everybody, it's Anna. Time for the Thursday card in this week's tarot story. So today we have the Queen of Cups reversed. So the Queen is the expansive principle of the court cards. She's the part of the court that broadens the energy, makes it more accessible. Cups are connected to the heart, and they're about following your intuition, connecting with other people, and feeling emotionally fulfilled. So this Queen, if we turn her upright, we see she sits at the seashore. She's got her cup lifted. She's inviting the brokenhearted, the ones in peril, the ones suffering to come to her. She is the healer of hearts. She's hospitable, she's loving, and she's an alchemizer. So she takes whatever emotions are coming and she's able to transform them into beauty and into consciousness. You can see at her feet here, you've got all these jewels, which to me represents that alchemy. So the nature of the Queen of Cups is loving, gentle, supportive. She welcomes in those who are struggling. So I consider her a very strong healing energy. This came to us reversed. And that suggests to me that this healing energy is being distorted. We're not just healing from a place of, so if we're the healer, we're no longer healing from a place of ease and abundance. We're now feeling responsible for others, or we're actually feeling like we're harming ourselves to be available to others, which means we're not evoking in others their own natural healing energy. We're almost losing our energy to them. Our own healing properties, which belong to us, are now being leached out of us to somebody else. And that happens when we get the impression that we are responsible for other people's nurture. When we decide, and that can happen because we decide we are the ones with power and they are the victims. And so since we have power and they seem to be victims, it's our job to give up our power on their behalf. And that is an energy leak and it's unsustainable. So this is not how healing works. It does not work by me exhausting myself for you. It works from me coming from a place of abundance and power in myself and evoking that same response in you. And I do that because I do have a certain genius, a certain alchemy in myself to help me show you how to do that. But really, it's your job to do it. And I'm just going to be your partner in helping you figure that out. So the reason I think this is important is yesterday's card was the Nine of Wands reversed. And we talked about how the nine is that moment just before you cross the finish line and and wands are about passion and inspiration and calling. But the reversal to me suggested a feeling of heaviness and depression. Like as we've been following our calling, we've been carrying something along that's been taking more energy than it should and probably been slowing us down and making us suffer a bit. And this is where I think that's coming from. So if we have a healing ministry, which by the way, I think all humans do, I think healing is what we're here to do. So whatever it looks like, whether it looks like creating art or planting gardens or teaching children, it's all about healing the essential core wound, which is about being loved, right? But so we're in this world to do this. We're following our passion to bring our piece of the healing to the world. But if we have somehow gotten the idea that our own healing, our own health has to be sacrificed for somebody else, that's the way this works, then that mindset is throwing off all of the energy. It is not true that the healers necessarily have to become burned out. If you're getting burned out, something is wrong. And the fact that in our culture, we treat burning out as like a normal part of life means that we are not discriminating well enough between what is a calling, what is sustainable energy, and what is unsustainable energy and a burden. So here, if you're a healer, you don't have to shield yourself and protect yourself. You need to figure out why you're reversed. What is it what additional burden are you creating for yourself that doesn't match you and doesn't work, that is exhausting you? That's where the ticket is. You have to turn this upright, become the true Queen of Cups upright, and stop taking on that burden. That means clearing something out of your mind. And actually, that leads to tomorrow's card. See you then. Bye.